Hi, second graders. Today you're going to be learning to count numbers to 1,000. So our learning target for today says we are learning to count to 1,000 and use drawings to represent three-digit numbers. Now, this word represent in our learning target just means that we are showing those numbers in a different way. So that different way we're going to be using is our place value drawings. You might remember this from earlier in the year, but we can represent or show the number 1 by using a circle. That circle represents 1. Now, we can also represent the number 10 by using a 10 stick. And finally, we can represent 100 by using a square. So you probably remember this because we've done it a lot this year in second grade. So let's practice looking at a picture and counting how much is in that picture. So let's say I have 200 boxes. Let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4 10 sticks. And then let's say I have 1, 2, 3 ones. Now, this is one way to represent a number, but what number am I representing or showing? Well, I need to count up the value looking at the picture. So I remember that 100 is a square. I remember that a stick is a 10, and I remember that a circle is a 1. So when I look at my boxes up here, I see my first box is worth 100. Now, if I add another 100 because I have another box, well, that gives me 200. Now, I need to switch my brain because the next thing I'm looking at is my 10 sticks. So I'm going to start counting by tens. So I'm already at 200, and I need to add 10 more. 210. 220, 230, 240. And then finally, I need to count up my ones. So I'm at 240. So if I add one more, I'm going to get 241, then 242, 243. So my picture of 200 boxes, 4 10 sticks, and 3 ones gives me a total of 243. Okay, let's try one more of those. So let's say this time I have 1, 2, 3, 400 boxes. Say I have 2 10 sticks and 1 1. So remember, the box is 100, the stick is a 10, and the circle is a 1. So I'm going to count 100, 200, 300, 400. Now I'm going to switch my brain and start counting by tens. 410, 420, and finally I just have to add one more. So I have 421. So the value of my picture is 421. All right, now let's look at what happens. All right, now let's look at a problem where this time we're going to be given the number first and we have to draw a picture to match. So let's say I have the number 537. I see in this number that I have 5 hundreds. I have 3 tens, and I have 7 ones. So if I remember my key, my square is 100, my stick is a 10, and my circle is a 1. So if I have 5 hundreds, how many hundreds boxes am I going to need? Well, I'm going to need 5 because I would see 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, now I see 3 tens. So how many 10 sticks do I need? I need 3. So I have 500, 510, 520, 530. And finally, I see 7 ones. So I'm going to add those 7 ones. 531, 532, 533, 534, 535, 536, 537. Okay, awesome. Let's do one more where we're given the number first and we have to draw a picture to match. So let's say that I have the number 192. So think, how many hundreds do I have? I have 1, so I'll need 1 square. How many tens do I have? I have 9, so I'll need 9 10 sticks. And then, of course, I have how many ones? 2 ones. So I'm going to add 2 circles. All right, second graders, now it is your job to finish up this video and then get started on the 6-1 homework page and the 6-1 remembering page.